And I just wonder if you could address the moral question that lies at the root of all of this. You know, families, I know families, I'm an older woman now, but I know families who have younger teenage children, 14 years old, and they tell me they are being told that these drugs are in the schools everywhere, and that they are watching every day for their children to keep them from accessing these drugs, because whoever brings them into the school knows what to do. And this bill is bothering me in a very terrible way, and I think we should agonize a lot about it, because it deserves to be agonized, because it's a very serious thing. The government of Canada is taking a position, and I'm not sure it's a good thing. Matter of fact, I'm convinced it's a bad thing. Would you care to?
If you feel you wish to answer that
or to
question,
try, at least.
We're here really asking for your expertise.
Yes.
If you're being asked a personal question, that's up to you whether you wish to answer or not. And I had just one small admonition. We're over time, so whatever the answers will be, can we make them fast? And moral questions are often very difficult to answer quickly.
I do appreciate the question, and I do think the drug policy choices are moral choices. I think what is clear to me is that psychoactive substances of many stripes are widely available throughout the world, including in Canada, and the choice before government is not whether or not that will be so, because it is, in most places, under situations of illegality, that creates all sorts of additional harms, in addition to the real risk that drug use can create. So I think the choice for a government to legally regulate does not imply a liberalization, as long as it goes with strict rules, especially preventing access to those who shouldn't have access yet because of their development, youth, but also take the view that legal regulation is the government's responsibility to protect people against things that can be harmful, but for many people are used responsibly. And I think it's always going to be a question with drug policy of striking that balance, and I don't think the conversation is ever over. And I think it is a deeply moral question for almost everybody concerned. In my view, legal regulation is a responsible and, in that sense, ethical and moral response to a problem that will never be solved, a dilemma that's always real, but something that can be managed better or worse. And I'm persuaded that a regulatory approach is a better approach than simply leaving the market in the hands of criminal enterprise.